Hello everyone. Today our topic is how to generate personal access token in Databricks free edition version. So first we need to come to home page, click on home page, and if you come to profile, so this is our profile name. If I click on this, come to settings button, then here we have two options. One is workspace admin and this is user. So under user, we have developer. Okay, if you click on developer, so here you will get option like access tokens. So set up secure authentication to Databricks API using access tokens. So if I click on manage button, so here you will come to access tokens and here it is mentioned personal access tokens can be used for secure authentication to the Databricks APIs instead of passwords. So if you click on this, you can go to this documentation. So you can see one by one documentation here. And if you come back here generate new token option is there. So initially I don't have any tokens here. So no tokens exist. And here token ID, name, scopes, creation, lost access, expiration. So if I click on generate new token, so here we have total four options. So one is name. So name is this particular access token for what purpose we are creating. So that access token name we need to provide here. And one more is lifetime. So lifetime in terms of days we need to provide. By default it coming 14. So you can change this value. So you can click on up button or down button to increase or decrease the lifetime. Okay, so I'm keeping default 14 days. And next we have scope option. Under scope, we have two options. One is BI tools and one more is other API tools. Suppose my intention is to generate access token to create, to establish the link between my Databricks and BI tools. So BI tools like Power BI, Tableau, and other BI tools. So if you want to access those BI tools, then just click on BI tools. As soon as you click on BI tools, by default it will select SQL. So that means, so Power BI tools will access through SQL queries. Okay, so this is the default option. So in case if you want to access other APIs, so other APIs like suppose if you see other APIs, what are the other APIs is this one. Suppose Python script, so Databricks CLI, Terraform, Airflow, Azure DevOps, GitHub Actions, Postman, REST API. For these APIs, you can select other APIs option. So sorry, if you select other APIs option, so here we have option that is API scopes. So in API scopes, if you see here, scopes restrict which API endpoints this token can access. If you click on here, it will take you to Databricks documentation. So here it is mentioned different scopes. So first one is access management, AI search, AI BI. So we have so many things like here. And the same thing, it is mentioned here in this API scopes. So first one is access management. So here we have access management. Next, AI search, AI search. Here AABI is not there. And alerts, apps, authentications here, alerts, apps, authentication, everything it is mentioned in documentation. So by looking this documentation, you can decide which option to select based on your project requirement. Suppose my requirement is to create only clusters, create or edit or edit configuration or delete clusters, then I can select these clusters here. So, so here we have this many, right? So no need to select all the things. So here they itself mention like all APIs, it is not recommended. Since my requirement is only to create the clusters, so here I will select only cluster here. So here I will select only clusters, then I will click on generate option. Okay, so if I selected clusters, right? So by using that option, what are the different operations I can perform, so that it is mentioned in this documentation. So you can go through what all the operations you can perform here. At the same way, you can check for different options. Maybe suppose if you select a Databricks SQL, so these are all the 49 different operations you can perform. And environments, if you select environments, these are all the operations you can perform. Okay, so and at the same time you can check other things also like jobs and workflows. So these are all the different operations you can perform on jobs and workflows. And same way, one by one you can go through. So depends on your requirement, you can select which is required. So if you select query history, you can perform these two operations. And if you select Unity catalog, you can perform these 123 operations. Okay, so based on your requirement, you select your scope here. So currently my scope is only to create the clusters. So I selected only one here, one scope here. Then if I click on generate, so here access token is generated, like your token has been created successfully. And here it is given one warning message like, make sure to copy the token now, so you won't be able to see it again. So here copy button is there, copy it and keep somewhere in notepad somewhere, that later you can use it while doing installation. Okay, so if I click on done, so here it will get that access token. So this token ID you can get here, and all the information it is given here. So for this particular access token, my scope is only to create the clusters, and my creation date is this one, July 4th, and expiration is July 18th, because I selected only 14 days validity. And here you will be having two options. Suppose if you want to update the token, so you can come back here, and suppose I will give my cluster access token name as clusters. And if you want to add it any further scope here, you can add it. So you can add it and you can update here. So you can update your token. And if you want to remove this access token, you can revoke this token. So as soon as you click on revoke token, it mentions that any applications or scripts using the token with ID, this is the token ID, will no longer be able to access Databricks API. So you need to modify all those applications and scripts to use a different token for accessing the API. That means by using this access token, you might have created some operations. So those operations you cannot perform once it is revoked. So what you need to do is you need to create new access token, and you have to link for those operations. So if I click on revoke token, it will remove from Databricks. Okay, so that's how you can create the access token in Databricks. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.